Hi, my name is Anderson Songer, and I'm with the Outdoor Adventure Leadership major here at USU. Today I'm going to be demonstrating pack sizing and fitting. So let's get started. So first I'm going to go over the components of the pack here. So when we're sizing a pack, this Osprey bag has a super nice feature. So after we size the pack, we can choose the torso length here. So this thing, it's Velcro, it slides up and down. So we'll be using that after we size it. And then while we're fitting the pack, we're using a bunch of these different straps. So this is the hip belt and the buckles here. And then moving on up, we've got the shoulder straps with adjustment here. And then the load lifter straps up top, which are super important. And then the sternum strap here. So Thomas, do you want to go ahead and come over here? So I'm going to be doing a pack sizing on Thomas. So if you've ever gone backpacking and had a pack that doesn't fit you, you know why this is super important. So it's basically just gets super uncomfortable, so we want to have the right pack for our trips. So to size this pack, we need to find some landmarks on you. So basically the first landmark is going to be your iliac crest. So feel your hip bones, and it's going to be that bony protrusion. If you're a bigger guy, it's going to be a little harder to find, but just dig deep. So once you find that, we're going to go ahead and turn around and face the camera. Like all the way around, face that way. So find that, and then we're going to draw an imaginary line. So come across to the center and find that place that's level with those. So that's your first landmark, is there. The second landmark is your C7 vertebrae. So if you go ahead and lean your head all the way down, you'll feel there's a bone that pokes out. So that's the second one. So we're going to measure from there, I'll get that on you, all the way down. So it looks like we're looking at exactly 19 inches for you. So that's how you measure that size. And the 19 inches, you can see on here we've got all these different sizes. So when you look at the pack manufacturer, they usually have a size recommendation according to what your torso length is. So that's how we use that. So we can go ahead and adjust this to fit you a little better. Since you're at 19, we'll slide that down a bit. Okay, cool. So now that we've got you sized up, we're going to have you go ahead and put this on. So when you're fitting a pack, you want to make sure that there's a little bit of weight in the pack, or else it's not really going to fit right. So we've got a little bit of weight in the pack, so it should make that a little easier. Now that you've got it on, go ahead and loosen up all the straps. So loosen the shoulder straps up a little bit. The load lift straps are already loose. So we're going to start from bottom and work our way up. So the first thing is these hip straps. So you want to put them so that these pads are cupping your hip bone, so the iliac crest. So it goes all the way around them. So you don't want it all the way on top. You want it to just cup the bone. And then go ahead and clip that. And then when we're tightening up our hip belt, we want it pretty snug, because when we're backpacking, we want 80%, roughly 80% of our weight to be on our hips. The reason that is because our legs are going to be a lot stronger and a lot better at carrying weight than our back. So we don't want to be loading a ton of weight into our shoulders and back. We want it to mostly sit in our legs. So the way you do that, is snug but not so tight that it pinches. If you feel it like pinching or any pressure points, then that's going to be bad. If you can fit your hand between there, that's a good test to see if it's too tight. If you can't get your hand in, it's probably too tight. So next up is these shoulder straps. So go ahead and bring the shoulder straps down. You want it to be snug again, but you don't want to feel like it's lifting weight off your hips. So pull it down until it feels decently snug there.
Too much.
And if it's too much, you can adjust. And then when that feels good, go ahead and do these load lifter straps. So pull down on those. You want those to be pretty snug, but not crazy. Nice. And then ideally you want 45-degree angle. It looks like we sized Thomas's pack a little bit wrong here. So he's got too much room. But ideally you'd have a 45-degree angle on these load lifter straps. So after we do that, what the load lifters do is it basically pulls the weight of your pack forward so that it's not sagging back and you're doing this. So now you've got the sternum strap, that last one. A big mistake is people will over tighten the sternum strap. You don't want it like so tight that your straps are coming in like this, because that'll hunch your shoulders over. And when you're hiking for long periods of time, that'll basically just hurt like crazy. So snug but not overly tight. And then after that you want to basically walk around, test the pack out for a little bit. A good rule of thumb is if you can walk around for 20 minutes and you're not feeling pain, then it's going to be good for a backpacking trip. So that's a good rule. And then basically you can look in a mirror, have a friend check everything. Ideally you want this strap to be snug against your shoulder, and you want it to be about an inch below the top of your shoulder where the strap attaches. So his is a little high. So that's something if I was about to go on a backpacking trip, I'd take this off of him. We'd adjust that pack a little more, make sure that it's snug on his shoulders. And then you want the load lifters to be at a 45-degree angle. And then, yeah, that's adjusting a pack. So just to close, it's been great working with you guys on pack fitting and sizing. Again, I'm Anderson Songer. I'm with USU's Outdoor Adventure Leadership major, and we'll see you guys next time.